family and friends? It's your boy Trucker CB coming back with another video. As you can see, you look around, I'm at home. I got home around 10 o'clock in the morning. I normally don't stay up that long, but you guys know how it is. I'm sorry you guys, I am just tired. Yesterday I had a breakdown. So before we get started with this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit the turn the notification on, and make sure you guys sub to the channel. It'll do me some justice and help me out. And if it helps me out, it's going to help you out, because I bring all the latest news and I give you guys advice on trucking. Oh, I can't believe it. Look outside, yo. I pulled up to this yard today. Let me know what you guys' yard look like. Look at that. That's my baby right there. Yeah, but let me know what your guys' yard look like. Does it look like that? Yeah, we're just trying to get it together, y'all. Thought I was gonna go pick up my new PlayStation 5 today, but they're sold out, so I gotta wait. When Call of Duty just dropped. If you guys looking for someone to play the game with on the PlayStation Network, I might have to make another network name, I don't know, but I still got my PlayStation 4, and PM me if you guys want that, but I'm not going to say it out loud. So we don't have much going on today. We're just gonna make a quick video just so I can get something out to you guys. Hope you guys are doing fantastic out there, and hope everything's going well for you guys. My little crazy dog at Rocky. Oh, I was about to be angry. There you go, boy. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What you doing? Yo, I was fenced to be angry because that is my dog right there, yo. Everybody knows I love my dog, Rocky. Then we got the bully over there. Yep. What you guys rate those right there? What you think about those? They alright. I don't really care for them no more. This kennel right here was, I had two Cane Corso Masters. They ran away. Actually, it comes with like the little splitter where you can split the cage in half, and one was on each side, but they ended up running away. Then I bought him, and which he's in the smaller one right now because he don't poop or pee or potty in that one because it's so small. He don't want to step in it or sleep on it, so he don't poop in there. But every time I put him in that one, because I'm gonna wait for him to get older, but every time I put him in that one, he always seems to poop. And then, you know, that's Rocky's. Look at all that fur on the ground. All on my car. And there's my baby. That's 2002 Lexus LS 430. Yeah. But I ended up painting my wheels black on my Challenger. I wish I would have kept it chrome. But I think I have to get something to remove it off now. But I don't know. I might just keep it. But this is what it looked like. That's what it was that I used, actually, this one. And this is a clear coat. So what you guys think about that? Yeah, that's exactly what I used. It gave it kind of a shiny appearance. I didn't really care for that, but this is also what I need to do whenever I can get them tires back off. I don't feel like doing all that crap. I took them tires off, y'all. My body was sore for like the next 2 days. Like, I don't exercise. The only exercise I get is when I'm at work doing deliveries. But other than that, I don't really get no exercise. So, wonder what he's doing. It's Dad out here, y'all. He's out here chasing these squirrels. I love this backyard, though. Look how big it is. That's an old sheetrock over there. I ain't had time to put it up.
So, Oh, before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you turn on the notifications and make sure you subscribe to the channel where we talk trucking and plus more. As you can see, I'm at home.
I wanted to show you guys my little setup in the man cave. Yeah, on that wall that's where I'd shoot the videos at. And at first I had the desk turned around like up against the wall, and I told my wife, I said, aren't desks made to be like pushed out and you sit behind the desk? So why are we sitting on this side of the wall? So I moved that out. You guys are probably wondering about that light. That light was $300. My daughter ended up knocking it over and breaking it, so we just moved into here. I use it for lighting. It's my little drink beer sign I got in Nebraska. I like to do that a lot. When I go to different places and travel, I pick up souvenirs. Over here we have my Bill Self wall for the KU. Big KU and Kansas City Chiefs fans. As you guys gonna see when, as you can look in my man cave. It's my little new TV I got. It's my homeboy that passed away last year. His name is JoJo. He's my best friend, y'all. Yep. And my little Chief sign. The TV setup. We still got stuff that we ain't unpacked yet. But yeah, this is a little setup right here for the man cave. I got laptops, everything laying around. I got like 5 or 6 laptops. Or, what do you call those? Tablets. I got a couple laptops though. There's a laptop right there, but yeah, you guys see it. But yeah. Oh, and then that's the Beer Soul sign up there. Yep. But as you guys can see, this is the man cave. This is where I shoot the videos, edit them, and put them out for you guys. I'm getting ready to sit down and do another one.
By the way, if you guys are asking me, I'm doing just fine. Happy to be home. I'm just looking forward to a lot of things. We have a lot of stuff coming up. Like I said before, you know, it's going to get real interesting here pretty soon because we're going to be converting this channel, or I'm going to slow down for a second. I might not convert this channel. I might just keep it the way it is, but we might just open up another account and, you know, try to figure out what we're going to do with the other account. But I'm looking forward to it, y'all. I really am. But let's get started here, you guys. By the way, I'm not full-fledged OTR. First of all, let's get that out the way. I have a dedicated account in Little Rock, Arkansas. So I go all the way to North Little Rock. And I have about 12 deliveries. 2 days out the week I do 12 deliveries. 1 day a week I do 5 deliveries or 6 deliveries. I only work 3 days a week. I lay over, of course, all 3 of those days, but I still get my weekends off and all that good stuff. So that's a plus to me. And when you're looking for companies, that's the kind of stuff you're going to want to look for, is if, you know, how's the home time? How much home time do you get? If you have a spouse or a significant other, I'm pretty sure that's going to be one of the questions she or he asks you is how often are you going to be home? How often are you willing to be home? Because just because, you know, your spouse wants you to be home, let's be honest, that don't pay the bills. You know, it's like you want to come home and see the family, spend time with the kids and everything, but you still got to hit that road and make your money. So don't get too caught up on if they don't let you have 2 or 3 weeks home at a time and out for 1-2 months. No, it don't work like that. If I was you, I'll pick something that has anywhere from 3 days is a solid 3 days. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't like me personally, I don't like being home that often, because when I'm at home, even when I'm on vacation, it feels like I'm like cheating the system or something. I don't know. It's a bad feeling for me. That's just my opinion. For some of you guys, you might like three or more days. Me, I like and honestly, I have 1 day off in between each day. So I'll go to work Sunday night for Monday, and I get back Tuesday morning. I'll go back in Tuesday night for Wednesday, and then I come back Wednesday morning or Thursday morning. And then I do it Friday, come back Saturday, and then I'm off till Sunday night. So in between everything, oh, I gotta plug my laptop up. Oh, you guys have to give me one moment. I have to. Man, my wife, she touches everything in this house, and she just moves stuff around. Yo, I can't find anything when I need it. Okay, where's this plug in at? All right, I think we're good. All right, so like I was saying, you don't want to be home too long. It's good to spend time with the family, but let's be real, it does not pay the bill. So try to find something that's reasonable, but not too long, you know. Another thing you have to do, or you have to consider when looking for a company, is the pay. That's very, 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 very much important. And I don't think I have to go into details, but I'll give you a briefing about the pay. Pay is overrated, for one. And I've heard people say OTR makes more, local pays more, company pays less, and it goes on and on and on. This is the best way I can put it when it comes to pay. Pay, okay, when you're a truck driver, it's different from any other career. We're in our own lane, so we have to think about it, and we can't make that. That's not a broad term to use. You don't want to compare it to a lot of different industries, because this is on entity. Like we're separate from the game, you guys. Like we get paid different. See, for me and my company, I get paid by the load. Like some people I get paid by the route, not the load. I get paid by what route I'm on. Some people get paid by the load. Some people get paid mileage, or it's a broad ways. It's a broad term when it comes. It's a broad terminology when it comes from pay. I said that all wrong, but you know what I mean. So the best way I can break it down though is you want to be able to get paid. See, for me, I make $1,500 a week, average pay. That's after taxes, everything. Oh, I didn't know what happened there. So after taxes and everything, I make $1,500 3 days a week. So you want to be able to get, if you're making $1,000, it just depends. You want to get paid for what you do, but you don't want to be doing more work than what you should be getting paid, if that makes sense. So using me as a demonstration, I get paid $1,500 to do 3 days a week. So you don't want to have 40 deliveries, only get paid $1,000. That's not going to cut it. So your pay has to match what you do. It has to match the amount of work you do. Because I know guys, they do too much work and they don't get paid enough. Yeah, you make $2,000, but how much work did you have to do to get that $2,000? So the pay is out the window. You gotta be on point when it comes time to pick a company. But luckily, Trucker CB is here. I'm gonna help you guys pick out a company. I don't know why this thing keeps freezing on me, y'all, but it looks like trouble, man. I'm not gonna kid you. It looks like we're running into a lot of problems, and it didn't happen until after I plugged this charger in. Okay, now let's get to the juicy stuff, man. You guys had questions for Trucker CB, man. Before we go any farther, make sure you guys hit that like button, turn on your notifications, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. It will help your boy out a lot. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. We're just under 600, so I need to put something up on the screen that does the little countdown, road to 1,000 or something. So we're going to get there, but I can't do it without you guys. So please show your boy some love. Okay, so I had a subscriber. This isn't a question, but he told me that your videos help me out a lot, and plus you motivate me. I just wrote it down. I didn't write it down verbatim, but I just, but hey, I appreciate that. Whoever sent that, I didn't write your name down, but I appreciate the love. I really do. What time do you usually start work? I usually start around 9:30 p.m. and then, or actually, I leave my house around 8:30 p.m. And it's weird because I sleep during the day. I hate it, man. But I'm just not much of a sleeper anyway. So even if I was to, sleep at night, or if my time to go to work was at a normal time, I still wouldn't be able to sleep because I can't sleep at nighttime. Oh, but I leave the house around 8:30. It takes me an hour to commute down to Kansas City, downtown Kansas City. And then from there, I pre-trip and everything, and I'll leave the lot probably around 10 o'clock p.m. So that answers that. Are you doing food service? Yes, Trucker CB does food service. I actually move produce, a reefer trailer, and everything. Like I told you at the beginning, I have 12 deliveries on one day. Then I have 6 deliveries the next day. It just 12 2 days a week, and then 6 deliveries one day a week. So yeah, but I move produce. Produce is a very stable part of the game. If you're moving produce, man, you're going to run. Like if you're running reefers in general, you're going to run, man. How old was you when you started? I was 28 years old when I got my CDL. How did you start trucking? OTR or local? I started off at a moving company, yo. I did a moving company for a year. That's a long story. We're not going to get into it. I hated the moving company. But I did moving company for 10 years of my life, so that's before I became a driver. But now that I'm a driver, I'm not going to have a CDL and load up a whole house. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. But anyway, I did that for a year, and then after that, moving company, I went to CR England out in Chicago. I did that for a little bit under a year, and then I've been with the company I'm with ever since then. How did you get your CDL? I got my CDL through a workforce center. A workforce center is like an unemployment office, and at the time I was unemployed. I was collecting unemployment because if you look right above my head, that's my certification for being a butcher / meat cutter. I did that for 7 years. I was a meat cutter for 7 years, certified meat cutter. Had the best meat counter in town. Well, I walked into my office one day. I had a letter on my desk, and it said that we were closing down, blase, blase. Y'all know the rest. I left there with $1,400, and that was it, man. I headed right to the unemployment. I see, one thing about me, I told you, I don't like to sit at home. So you can imagine if I don't even like, sitting at home for the 2 days I have off, or if I'm supposed to be on vacation and I feel like guilty for not being at work. Imagine how I feel if I was sitting on unemployment. I hated it. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a point in my time where I felt like I deserved to sit at home for a while because I was working. I was in prison for 5 years before that, and then I got out. I worked for a steady 7 years without any breaks. No, I worked 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. So I didn't have any breaks. 7 years is a long time to grind. And I went from nothing to having all of it, like having everything. I had 3 cars, had my own crib, everything. And I came out of prison, I didn't have anything. That's another story for another day. So what was we talking about? Oh, how did I get my CDL? So yeah, so I went to the unemployment office, and I ended up doing, these workforce. Excuse me, you guys. I ended up doing these assessments online, and I guess when you lose your job in the manner that I lost my job, and it wasn't my fault that I lost my job, I applied for a free grant to go to school. So I ended up getting a free grant, and here I am. I was like, man, ain't no one going to give me no grant to go to school. I was wrong. Oh boy, I was wrong. They actually gave me a free grant. And I tell you what, guys, that book that she gave me was almost about thick as this Bible. I promise. This is my Bible from prison too, by the way. Speaking of memories. But anyway, that book that she gave me, it had all the skills and trades and different stuff that you can do for a career change. That book was that thick, man. And I knew I wanted to be a truck driver because I knew with my record, And hell, even with the record that I have in my past, it still hunts me till this day. Like there's been trucking companies that I've been turned down from because of my record. So if you're watching, man, and you're trying to get into trucking, make sure you know uh, for sure if you'll be able to get your CDL first of all, because some people with some of the stuff on your record, you can't even get a CDL, let alone get a job. So there's been people who got their CDL and they still waiting to get a job because they got stuff on their record. So make sure you're checking all the boxes. You know, don't just think this is gonna be a breeze through process, because it's not. And the process to getting your CDL is about a 4-month process from the time you go to school to the time you graduate and get your first job. It's gonna be about 4 months, man. Because you gotta think school's gonna be at least a month. It took me 2 months to get my CDL. I was the last. No, I was the third or fourth one to graduate, but it ain't that many people in the class. So yeah, so that's how I got my CDL, man. I went through Workforce Center, but you can also go to one of these mega carriers, man, and they will pay you to drive a truck. So you can actually get your CDL through my company, which y'all know I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all be mad at me in the comment section, like you always say something about helping people, but you don't never give us your company. Hey, listen here. Don't nobody give out their company name. Like if you see it, I'm not gonna say it, but if you so happen to see me out, be like, hey, what's up, Trucker TV? It's not like it's something that I want to keep from y'all. I really don't care about it. It's just one of those. It's safety for myself. I don't know who I'm dealing with on the internet, so I just rather not say nothing. It's not nothing personal though. Move it along. How are your lows with the virus going on? Good question. So we had the pandemic back, and what was it? September. So back in August or something, the virus just now started out. At least from what I knew, and my company lost about 15 routes from that. Me personally, it did not affect my route. I have all my deliveries, but with an exception of 2. And then since the virus has slowed down, they've added 2 more deliveries, which they're called Blaze Pizza. They're little pizza restaurants. I have 2 of those though, but I did lose my Red Robin's account during the coronavirus. But now I'm back up to all 12 of my deliveries now, with an exception of 2 more now. So but my wife, she ended up getting laid off for about a month or 2, and then they brought them back one at a time and all that crazy stuff. So it didn't affect me, but it affected my wife. And the crazy part is she was making more money on unemployment with the coronavirus, with the stimulus check, than what she's making now. So that's interesting. And finally, but not least, does my wife work, and how do she balance being a mom? Yes, my wife does work, and if you guys want to know the secret to my success is, and this is a true saying, behind every strong man there's a strong woman, and the reason why I'm successful right now is because of her, and that's the reason why I have the things that I have, because I have 2 incomes. And with 2 incomes, you can maintain and have things, So, but what I'm going to try to do for you guys, I'm going to try to get my wife on here and give her an interview for you guys, so you guys can see, But it looks like that's all the questions we had. There was many more I could have wrote down, but as you can see, front and back, that list is the paper's gone, and I have some stuff on there already. So I couldn't answer all the questions I would have liked to, but you guys keep sending me questions, and I'll keep on. We can just make this an every week thing. Just do this once a week. I'll sit down and answer questions for you guys. I don't think that I have anything else, but this is Trucker CB. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications. Trucker CB, I'm signing off.